In this video, I'll show you how to use the text tool in Adobe XD. You might not know it, but there are 3 different text box tools. I'll show you what each of them do, when you might want to use one over the other, and a few tips along the way. Let's get started. I'm starting with a new document in Adobe XD with an artboard sized at 1920 by 1080 pixels. There are 2 ways to bring up the text box tool. One is to go over here on the left of the toolbar, and you'll notice T for the text tool. Or you'll notice how in parentheses there's a capital T. What that means is that is a keyboard shortcut. So if you tap T on your keyboard, that will bring up the text tool. Then all you have to do is click anywhere and start typing, and now you have a text box. So by default, Adobe XD creates text boxes with the auto width version. But you'll notice to the right that there are 2 other types of text boxes, auto height and fixed size. So what does the auto width text box do? What this means is you can very easily resize your text. You see how there is this white circle underneath, and when you hover it turns blue, and there's a double-sided arrow. If you just click and drag, that will resize your text proportionately. So this isn't distorting your text or stretching it in any way. It just either makes it smaller or larger depending on the direction that you're pulling. This is very helpful when you want to quickly resize a text and you don't want to have to think about numbers, but you just want it to fit within a spot. This is a very useful tool. It's very similar to how the text resizing works in Adobe Illustrator. If we were to switch over to the auto height version, you'll notice now we have a white circle around all 4 sides. Now let's continue typing. Now it basically kicks down to another line. This is very helpful for when we want to fill text within a shape, and we've already defined the width, and now it's just going to continue to adjust the height of the text box depending on how much text you're adding. And if you wanted, you could always switch back to the auto height version if you wanted to easily resize it. Now, what about the fixed size text box? What does that do, and when might you want to use it? So if we click over to that text box, you'll notice again with these white circles. So again, notice that if you're on auto width, the white circle is on the bottom of the text box. If you're using auto height, then there's a white circle in the middle of all 4 sides. And then when you switch to the fixed size text box, you'll notice that there's a white circle also in the corners, and that there's a dotted line here at the bottom. And what that means is now we have a set size for our text box. So if we go in here and continue typing, and then click out of our text box, you'll notice that there's this red circle. And what that means is that text is overflowing. And if we want to be able to see it, we have to pull down the bottom of the text box in order to reveal that text. But maybe in your particular design, you don't actually want to do that. You want to be able to fit all of your text into this text box. Well, in that case, you would want to go in, double click, highlight the text, and then change the size manually. So let's try 70, and it will auto adjust the leading to suit it, but you can also fine tune it. So maybe 75. And now all of the text fits within the text box. One thing you might want to notice is if you were to switch back to the auto width version, it's going to resize your text box. But if you were to go back to the fixed size, it's not going to go back to that original text box that you had. You would have to readjust it. So just something to note there. So when might you want to use the fixed size text box tool? Well, if you're copying a lot of text, like paragraphs, then you might want to use this option instead. So resize the box to the size that you're thinking. And you may even want to double click in and adjust the size, especially if you're adding paragraphs of text, you'll want the size to be much smaller. And then I copied some text from a Lorem Ipsum website, and I'm just going to paste that in here, and I'll paste it in again just to fill it in a little bit more. And here again, you'll want to adjust it a little bit to compensate for that overflow of text. This is when you would want to use the fixed size text box tool when you're adding paragraphs of text. Again, you can always switch from the fixed size to either the auto height or the auto width. Just know that it's going to change your text box frame if you were to switch back. So that was a quick rundown of how to use the 3 text box tools. If you're looking for more Adobe XD tips and tutorials, then check out one of these videos next.